Good morning, children. How are you all? I think you are fine. Are you happy with our online classes? I hope you are happy. Okay. Anyhow, again, today's our social and special class. So please go to your study room, take notebook, pen, and listen to the video very carefully. Okay, I explain in detail, no problem. Are you ready? Okay, let us start. Let us start. స్క్రీన్ ప్లేకు అది పోలేదు. Children, our lesson name reading and analysis of maps. Reading and analysis of maps. Somewhat this is lengthy lesson, so to make you happy I am making small pieces and giving you. It is taking much time. Anyhow, you don't feel bored. Still it's first lesson only. Okay, within 2-3 classes I am going to finish this lesson. Lesson name is reading and analysis of maps. Okay, but today's topic is use of maps in our times. Use of maps in our times. Children, see, once I make a beautiful reading, you just listen to me. As we saw above, maps were made and used for a variety of purposes. For trade, selling, for conquests and colonizing, and for fighting wars. Once again, children, sorry, small disturbance and here. Okay, as we saw above, maps were made and used for a variety of purposes: for trade, sailing, for conquests and colonizing, and for fighting wars. In our own times, maps are used extensively for planning and development of countries. This requires planners to identify the resources available in a region and the problem faced by it. This is done with the help of maps. For example, we can make a map of regions which have very little drinking water. We can compare this map with maps showing water resources, rainfall, groundwater, rivers. Based on this compared region, we can decide what is the best way to make drinking water available to all the people of region. Okay, once again, children, let me explain use of maps in our times. Okay, in how many ways maps are needed. Okay, see, the first one is, as we saw above, maps were made and used for a variety of purposes. First purpose is trade. Maps are needed to do trade. Trade means, children, business. Spelling BUSINESS. Business means selling and purchasing products, goods, maybe smartphones, mobile, watches, and fruits, vegetables, clothes. This all selling and purchasing is called what? Business, exporting and importing. First one is trade. Second one is sailing. Maps are needed for sailing on the oceans. Sailing only on the water. Sailing is not on the ground. Okay, and ground sailing is not possible, children. So sailing is only possible on water, especially oceans and seas, sometimes rivers. Yes or no? Second reason, sailing. Third reason is conquests. For conquests, spelling little bit difficult. You practice and learn it. Conquests. Conquests. Conquests means victories. Means fighting with other countries and getting victory, defeating other countries, winning other countries. That is called conquests. Next, colonizing. Colonizing means bringing particular area under our control. Colonizing means bringing particular area under our control politically. See, our India went into the control of British nearly 200 years. Yes or no? So they colonized us. They colonized us. And for fighting wars. Again, for fighting wars. Maps are needed for how many purpose? Once again you write. One, trade. Right. Second one, sailing. Third one, conquests. Fourth one, colonizing. And fifth one, fighting wars. While fighting wars also, when wars were there in previous days or in the early days, example, First World War, Second World War, 1857 World War, like 1857 Revolt of Sepoys. These all, during those wars, maps were needed because to locate the place, even roads, so railway route, how to go and how to hide ourselves and how to attack on the enemies. For that purpose, maps are needed. Now, in our own times, means the present times, maps are used extensively for planning and development of countries. Now maps, every country is using. But for what purpose? Planning and development of countries. Planning means they sit together, all the eminent persons, professors, scholars, big scientists, economists, these all together, and MPs, ministers, these all together sit and plan how to develop the countries. Okay, like that everything they plan. That is called planning and development of countries. So next is, this requires planners to identify the resources available in a region and problems faced by it. This planners who are making plans to develop the country, means agriculturally and industrially, scientifically, economically, and to do trade, in all the ways to develop the country. So they plan it. So to plan it, they needed resources maps. They needed resources maps because in maps resources are there. Suppose in which state more resources are available. Resources means iron, coal, calcium, this iron, coal, and some other aluminium, asbestos. These are minerals. See, where minerals are there generally industries are located. With the help of, they make it, they purify it. Like that, they need maps for the resources. What type of resources are available? Suppose if you take Telangana, in Ramagundam, Godavari Kani, Adilabad, here Kotagudem, in some areas, Kotagudem, Khammam, coal mines are there. So there, coal mine industries. And again next, with the help of coal, we can produce thermo-electrical power. Like that, resources, if we know resources, where resources are available, there we establish factories, industries. And again, suppose rivers are there. Across the rivers, we construct dams and we increase the irrigation land so that agricultural production increases. Like that, when we know the resources maps, we can plan and develop the country. Resources maps are needed for planners. This is done with the help of maps. How it is done? With the help of maps. For example, we can make a maps of regions which have very little drinking water. Suppose, see, some maps are there. If you go to Rajasthan, their drinking water is very problematic. Yes or no? As it is a desert, there is no proper rainfall. So if we know the desert map, if we have that map, then we can provide the water facilities from rivers, sometimes oceans, through pipelines. Like that, we should know these maps help us to provide water facilities, even drinking water, agricultural water, whatever it is. We can compare this map with maps showing water resources. For example, rainfall, groundwater, and rivers. Based on this comparison, we can decide what is the best way to make drinking water, because what type of water facilities are available, whether rivers are there, lakes are there, oceans are there, or heavy rainfall is there, or underground more water is there, or nothing is there. When we know that area, how can we know? With the help of maps. When maps give us full information, as per that map we make arrangements. Suppose nearby no rivers, no lakes, no oceans, no seas. In that, better we make sinking tube wells. Sinking tube wells, we call it borewells. In our area, borewells. They make a small hole deep into they drill a small hole deep into the ground, and they send one long pipe. Next, they arrange one electrical pump, current motor. With the help of it, pumps out water. That is called tube well. Sometimes building dams across streams or making tanks. Suppose river is there, Godavari river, Krishna river, Maner, like that many rivers are there. And across the river, they construct the dams, or near the chervus or tanks. And when they construct some dams, they store the water. With the help of water, through pipeline, drinking water we can arrange, and irrigation water we can arrange. Many things we can make. Bringing water from distant places using large pipes. See, sometimes from Karimnagar district, Maner river to Siddipeta, that water, they made a big pipeline. Now Kaleshwaram to different areas, with the help of pipelines and small canals, they are bringing water. Yes or no? When we know in particular area no water, suppose in one area water is there, they are constructing. See, Nizamabad district, Sri Ram Sagar project is constructed. Project is there. And with the help of that project, two canals are made, Kakatiya canal and another one Nehru canal. With the help of that, up to Warangal district, they are taking water for irrigation purpose. So, but first we know maps, and with the help of map, we come to know resources. According to the resources, we make arrangements for the development of country. Plan agricultural and development. Planning a setting of new industries, building roads, hospitals, schools with the help of maps. Because building roads very important. To go to Kashmir to Kanyakumari, Arunachal to Ahmedabad, Madhya Pradesh to Maharashtra, Bhopal to Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow, or anywhere to travel, what we need? Roads. Next we need railway tracks. Next we need waterways. Next we need airways. So to do all these things, we need maps. And hospitals also we need, because hospitals are the second birthplaces on the earth, whether do you accept or not, because first we take birth from mother womb. Second time, when we suffer from any disease, where do we go? We go to hospital. And with the help of doctors, sisters, compounders, again we got good health. We recover. We come back. That is second birthplace. Do you accept? There doctors, nurses, they fight with Yamadharmaraja and bring our life back, and they defeat the Yamadharmaraja and send back. Do you know Yamadharmaraja? He sits on he buffalo. Dunapodu. Do you know in Telugu? Very good children. Ammo. In villages you see he buffaloes are there. There is one story, whether true or not, but simply I made it as it is our lesson. Okay, hospitals and schools. Ammo, schools. School means do you like or not? I like very much. When I was a student, every day I used to go to the school, children. Do you believe me? Whether you believe or not. And even also, nowadays, it is very, very important because we get salaries. Yes. But you get knowledge. You get knowledge. So, schools. So, with the help of maps, we can build schools, hospitals, roads, and everything. So, schools. So, pray to the God to reopen the schools and so that we can enjoy a lot. Yes or no? Again, pray to the God to give immediately knowledge to the scientists to prepare vaccination so that schools will be reopened. We can enjoy a lot. Very good, children. And next slide. See, we go to next slide. Confusion అయిపోయింది. Children, here maps are also used by companies and plan their business and work. For example, a mobile telephone company that wants to spread its network in an area will need the maps of villages, towns, hills, and forests to set up microwave towers. Yes or no? See, even though it is a private company, it needs maps. How many villages? Suppose if you take Jagityal district, a beautiful district. See, in this, so how many mandals are there? How many villages are there? How many revenue divisions are there? And the forest area, mountains, hills. When they come to know total this, as per that they arrange towers. With the help of towers, we can speak. See, while speaking, sometimes such signals are not there. Voice is cutting, and while recording videos also, net is not. All these things which is helping microwaves. Yes or no? Microwaves. For that we need cell towers. Yes or no? If they know all these things, mountains, hills, forest area, so as per that they prepare and they arrange the towers. If someone wants to choose an appropriate place to set up a hospital, what kind of maps would be useful to them? Make a list. Why do you think are maps useful to armies in times of war? Children, these two are homeworks. Can you do? See, if someone wants to choose an appropriate place to set up a hospital, what kind of maps would be useful to them? Make a list means here. It shows hospitals. They know if they want to establish one hospital, no one will start hospital in the forest. Yes or no? Where people are there, in cities and towns, where more people are there they establish hospital. So then when people suffer from any disease, they go to the hospital. If it is in the forest, people cannot go into the forest. So towns, cities, maps needed for hospitals. Next is another one is what armies. Armies, why do they need maps? Nowadays a terrific situation is there between India and China, because if we know maps, where rivers are there, where some deep valleys are there, where some high places are there, high peaks are there. So when we know geographical area, according to that we can travel easily. We select the easy way and go soon and attack on the enemies. Yes or no? Armies, they need maps to do war. Yes or no, children? Okay, we go to next topic. We go to next topic. Children, are you sleeping? Don't sleep. Hey, now sir is not there. Sir is not looking. We can go here and there. No, 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 no. Okay, sir is there or not. But class is going, na? Class means it is holy class. It gives us knowledge. It helps us. It makes us a great people in the future. Okay? Yes, good. You are good children, I know. You don't go anywhere. Divakar, are you listening? You are good boy every day calling me. Okay, good. Reading thematic maps. Here, reading thematic maps. Reading, we know meaning reading. Maps means we know maps, something we draw and show whether it is related to water or rivers or oceans or forest. Maps, they show something. But what is thematic? Thematic is nothing but, see children, they show only one thing. Usually a map focuses only on one aspect. Such maps are called thematic maps. Suppose one map is there, it shows only hospitals, that is thematic map. One map is there about rivers. In India, how many rivers are there? Only rivers, only that map exhibit us, show us, that is thematic map. Suppose only dams are there. Dams are there, like Sri Ram Sagar project. So one map is there, it shows only dams in the India. That is called thematic map. Thematic map means it focuses only on one particular thing and show us. Very good, very good. Now it is clear. See, I just make a small interesting reading. Listen to me. You saw above that maps do not just show the names of places and the distances between them. They can also be used to show different kinds of information like the nature of the terrain. Terrain means land actually. Meaning you write children. Terrain, T-E-R-R-A-I-N. Terrain means land. But here see, land means and land, what are there? Hills, rocks, plains, okay, etc. Economic activities of people, languages spoken, literacy, etc. Usually, a map focuses only on one aspect. Such maps are called thematic maps, that already I told you. There are, for example, political maps which give information about mandals, districts, states, countries, capitals. These are called political maps. Some are physical maps which show mountains, rivers, plateaus, etc. Some are land use maps which show how people use land. In this, nothing is there, only thematic map. Thematic map means which map focuses only on one aspect. One aspect means rivers means only rivers in that. Hills are not there and oceans are not there, forests not there, only rivers. Next, dams means only dams it shows. Hospitals means only hospitals. Like that. Those are called thematic maps. Okay, next we go to next slide. See children, we are just cross it. Exam. Some parts of village lands may be used for pasture. Pasture. Pasture means grasslands. Grasslands, they leave it for animals to graze. Graze means animals, they eat the grass. Eating of grass is called grazing. Okay? Our eating is called eating. If animal eats grass, that is called graze or grazing. There is difference. You must use the word according to the situation. And you are more clever, you are studying in English medium school. I don't need to go deep. Okay, let us come to our point. For raising food crops, for raising cash crops like cotton, while some parts may be reserved for residential areas, schools, places of worship and shops, some parts may even be kept as a waste or fallow land or for water reservoirs. When we make a map to show the use of land in that village, we have to when we make a map to show the use of land in that village, we have to use different kinds of symbols, colors and the patterns to show each of these separately given below is the color code used to represented the land cover and land use in the maps. Okay children, because if you go to any particular village, there different types of lands are there. Suppose one land is completely covered by agricultural crops, completely one land is covered by water, completely one side patches are there, some acres of grasslands are there, in some area some hills are there, and some forest is there. Then how to show forest land, how to show cropping area, how to show cities? These to show there are some symbols are there as per our social studies. Now we study one by one, and we learn it, and you must by heart all the children slowly daily 5 you by heart, and write to me without seeing. Okay, because so now I explain in detail. See in this slide here we see first one is dark green is there, and here that symbol is given side. See color, land cover or land use. Dark green for what purpose? Forest. You see green color is there, beside that what is there again? Forest is there. Yes or no? What is there again? Forest is there. Children, see here dark green and here forest is there. Yes or no? Forest. Next is light green and grasslands are there. See here grasslands. Okay, that color. Suppose in exam question comes brown means here see here given what? Land useful for agriculture. No. Dark green forest, light green grassland, and again brown land useful for agriculture. That is only land useful for agriculture, not cultivated. Yellow means topographical maps. If the yellow symbol is there means that is cropped area. Cropped means already crops are growing. First one brown means that is land useful for agriculture, but no crops are there presently. But when it is yellow in color, already crops are growing. See when maize at the time of harvesting it comes yellow color, paddy also it turns yellow color at the time of harvesting. Okay, next good children, dark gray to show mountains. In exam they ask dark gray, they give dark gray dash, then mountains you must write. Light gray means hills, yellow means again plateaus and swamps, but there yellow, but in bracket topographical maps. Here simply yellow, and this is plateaus and swamps, light yellow. Plateau means you know hard soil, difficult for cultivating. Swamp means somewhat wet, mud. That area is called swamp. Next is sorry. Eraser. Next time erasing. I'm erasing. Eraser. Okay. Children, it's not coming. Upside down. Now down we can see easily. See now down like dark gray mountains, light gray. Light gray means what is there? Hills are there. Hills. And yellow plateaus and swamps. Otherwise this photo. Yes, now good children, no disturbance. And see yellow means plateaus and swamps. Light red, then light red means waterland, wastelands. Light red and wastelands. Next is called light blue means tanks, rivers, canals, wells, indication of water. Next is dark blue means seas and oceans. Dark blue means seas and oceans. Light blue means tanks and rivers. Now White means places where minerals are available. If it is white symbol, there minerals are available. Black means boundaries. Black color means boundaries. Next, children, and we go to next slide. Okay, slides are finished. And children, today we start a use of maps in our times, reading thematic maps and some maps here color. What maps and some colors are there, some symbols are there. And the here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 are there. Tomorrow 6 you just learn. Suppose dark green, you only write this you learn and just any 5 write and send it to me as a homework. Any 5, okay, first 6, not any 5, first 6 you write. First dark green, light green, brown, yellow, and without seeing colors you just with color pencil, if it is available, you draw colors. Otherwise you just write and send to me as a homework. Okay, thank you. Okay, we shall meet in next video. Thank you. Bye bye.